Okay, let's quickly update Big Bear BBAI stock today. Well, another 25% gain. Well, considering that it dipped on Friday pretty big into close and almost gave up all the gains. Not significant move from $4 to $4.70, but for this stock, that's a lot. 25%. 450 was resistance. 440 I was watching. Now I'm watching $5 right above it, $6 all the way from I think a year ago when it was trading somewhere around 610. So these are the resistance levels going into earnings, which is about to come out 7th of March after market close. There's still a lot of days, but still probably from this run up for the past 5-6 days, highest volume day today, and that's why probably there are not that many shares were available to short to borrow. Borrowing fee when it goes high like this, 25-28%, that means that there are people who are trying to borrow it, but they cannot borrow it. So another thing I want to mention here is option activity. There were a lot of calls traded today. 154,000 calls were traded versus only 16,000 puts. So one thing I wanted to mention is that, well, implied volatility, 338%. Well, we know it's going into earnings, right? That's why it is implying like what, $1.25 from here, plus minus. But I want to just make sure that you guys understand that if you're holding options, let's say going into next week and after earnings stock doesn't move much or moves within this expected range, which is 20% or so, 25%, you can still lose money on these options. So you got to be very careful with these where delta is not too big of a, stock when it has only what average true range of a 43 cents. It can move up and down that much, but all that hype is because of earnings. So you got to be careful. So support levels, well, 440 if it loses comes right down to $3.80, $4, and below we have a $3 as a support. If we take a look at the moving averages, obviously stock is above all of its major moving averages, even 5-day moving averages right here at 356, while 20-day it hasn't. These haven't caught up yet with the move because it just started moving off of this 50-day moving average 4 or 5 trading sessions ago. So that's the update for Big Bear. See you in the next update.